Proverbs from Egypt. Being involved in a funeral is better than trying to arrange marriages. A beautiful thing is never perfect. A person with a wound on his head keeps touching it. We let him in, but then he brought his donkey along too. Each truth you learn will be as new as if it had never been written. You get what you pay for. It's all the same thing to those who know nothing. The heart of a servant that is not beaten is full of curses. Like mother, like daughter. Your body is the temple of knowledge. True teaching is not an accumulation of knowledge, it is an awakening of consciousness which goes through successive stages. If you trust men, you trust water in a sieve. He who has a back is not beaten on the belly. Dress up the stick and it becomes a bride. The person seeking to do good is as good as someone who actually does it. The water gives the lie to the fake diver. Knowledge is consciousness of reality. In every vital activity, it is the path that matters. Each man thinks his own horizon as the limit of the world. Everything is formed by habit, even praying. The seed includes all the possibilities of the tree. If you search for the laws of harmony, you will find knowledge. Learn politeness from the impolite. Love and let the world know, hate in silence. Someone who tries to do two things at once is a liar, and someone who tries to do three things at once is a hypocrite. Altruism is the mark of a superior being. All seeds answer light, but the color is different. The tears of the adulteress are ever ready to be shed. When a woman is not singing, she is not working much either. Follow the saint no further than his doorstep. Movement is a blessing. Listen to your conviction even if they seem absurd to your reason. Some people's disasters provide benefits for other people. The only thing that is humiliating is helplessness. Seek peacefully and you will find. Winds do not blow as the ships wish. The key to all problems is the problem of consciousness. One who cooks poison tastes it. Did the sheep manure turn to caramel? If his heart rules him, his conscience will soon take the place of the rod. Organization is impossible unless those who know the laws of harmony lay the foundation. One foot isn't enough to walk with. Every man is rich in excuses to safeguard his prejudices, instincts, and opinions. Everyone finds himself in the world where he belongs. When a slave mounts a camel, he wants to ride on both humps. The glow soon becomes ashes. A beggar, but acting like a rich man. He who burns his tongue from soup will blow in yogurt. There grows no wheat where there is no grain. After his hair went white, he went to school. Experience will show you, a master can only point the way. Whoever is ashamed to sleep with his wife will never have children. It is no use preaching wisdom to men, you must inject it into their blood. The clever one spins with a donkey leg. For every joy, there is a price to be paid. Better a warm welcome than being invited to lunch. What is coming is better than what is gone. Pretend to be weak and submissive until you get your chance. Walk into a funeral but don't walk into a marriage. Pride and dignity would belong to women if only men would leave them alone. An onion shared with a friend tastes like roast lamb. If your friend is honey, don't lick it all. The cat only likes its strangler. A woman will be twice bound when her chains feel comfortable. Love is one thing, knowledge is another. The only active force that arises out of possession is fear of losing the object of possession. What is written on the brow will inevitably be seen by the eye. Its protector is its thief. Making money selling manure is better than losing money selling musk. Silence is more than just a lack of words. The bad student's excuse is erasing the blackboard. More precious than our children are the children of our children. The beautiful is beautiful even right after rising from sleep, and the ugly is ugly even if they wash their face every day. In his own nest, a beetle is a sultan. A blow to another's purse is like a blow to a mountain of sand. Yesterday's drunkenness will not quench today's thirst. A basket has two handles for two people to carry it. Entering a bathroom isn't like leaving it. Cover up the good you do like the Nile and conceal your sources. A loss soon is better than a victory much later. Popular beliefs on essential matters must be examined in order to discover the original thought. Leave him in error who loves his error. The eye sees, but the arm is short. If you get between an onion and its peel, you won't get anything except its foul smell. One hand doesn't clap. For the benefit of the flowers, we water the thorns too. It's always the idiots who have lots of money. The believer is afflicted. Whoever lets himself be led by the heart will never lose his way. Friendship doubles joy and halves grief. When you know, dare. A house has the character of the man who lives in it. Routine and prejudice distort vision. Underneath the nice exterior is a bunch of problems. The hand in water isn't like the hand in fire. Admitting it when someone else is right is a virtue. Under the sheikh's hat is a monkey. Our senses serve to affirm, not to know. Every problem has a solution. One who marries for love alone will have bad days but good nights. Stretch your legs as far as your blanket extends. You want what you want and he wants what he wants, but God does what he wants. The bald woman boasts of her niece's hair. Peace is the fruit of activity, not of sleep. When the angels appear, the devils run away. Ignorance is bliss. Turn over the jar and the girl becomes like her mother. The woman who does not covet the possessions of her husband is in love with another man. By doing, one gains conviction. If you love, love the moon. If you steal, steal a camel. Always watch and follow nature. Unattended money teaches thievery. Someone with their ass exposed likes to criticize. If one tries to navigate unknown waters, one runs the risk of a shipwreck. By knowing, one reaches belief. It is the passive resistance from the helm that steers the boat. Knowledge is not necessarily wisdom. A borrowed coat does not keep one warm. Envious greed must govern to possess, and ambition must possess to govern. He who chatters with you will chatter about you. I say it's a bull, he says milk it. Pass by your enemy hungry but never naked. A man can't be a judge of his neighbor's intelligence. I am talking to you, daughter-in-law, so that you could hear it, neighbor. If you take the monkey for money, the money will go away and the monkey will stay. Eat him for lunch before he eats you for dinner. The dog's tail will never straighten out. Repetition teaches even a donkey. A pupil may show you by his own efforts how much he deserves to learn from you. Being alone is better than being with someone bad. His own vital experience is never his neighbor's. The one who marries my mother, I call him my uncle. The wicked or naughty live longer. Images are nearer to reality than cold definitions. The son of a goose is a swimmer. The nut doesn't reveal the tree it contains. The miser destroys what he collected. The back does not break from bending. The belly dancer dies while her waist is still moving. Know the world and yourself. At the time of a test, a person rises or falls. Seeing someone else's problems makes your own problems seem smaller. for knowledge, you should know that peace is an indispensable condition of getting it. People bring about their own undoing through their tongues. The miserable person will be miserable even if you hang a lantern on his head. An answer is profitable in proportion to the intensity of the quest. To teach, one must know the nature of those whom one is teaching. When a whore repents, she becomes a matchmaker. The unlucky one finds even bones in tender meat. Rather a piece of bread with a happy heart than wealth with grief. The idiot who has his eye on your wife is like a blood-sucking fly. If there were no wrongdoing, there would be no forgiveness.